What if I told you the best way to fight the government corruption in South Africa isn't marching in the streets or writing angry tweets or singing protest songs, but simply paying less tax? That's right, Economist Dawie Roodt has a radical idea. Starve the beast. Because R1 in your pocket is worth far more than R1 wasted on a minister's blue light convoy. Let's get into it. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. At the recent Biznews Conference in Hermanus, Dawie Roodt gave South Africans some refreshingly honest advice. Pay as little tax as possible legally. Not a cent more. Why? Because the ANC government has turned your tax money into its own personal buffet. And spoiler alert, you're not invited to eat. Roodt painted out that South Africa's economy is being wrecked by overspending, corruption, and incompetence. And the only way to stop politicians from blowing your money is to give them less of it.
I couldn't agree more.
Think of it like cutting off your teenager's allowance when they keep spending it on cigarettes and fake Gucci. South Africans are overtaxed. The tax base is tiny, with a small number of individuals and companies footing most of the bill. Yet the state still overspends like a drunk uncle at Sun City. We don't have a revenue problem, we have a spending problem. And unlike Cuba, Venezuela, and any of the other socialist paradise brochures that the ANC seems to be reading, we can actually make choices to protect ourselves, legal ones. So what are your options? Roodt isn't saying stop paying taxes completely. That would break the system and also be illegal. But he says use every legal loophole. Luckily, financial experts gave some practical tips. Tax-free saving accounts, TFSA, you can save up to 36,000 Rand a year tax-free with a lifetime cap of 50,000 Rand. That's basically SARS-proof savings. Retirement contributions deduct up to 27.5% of your annual income, capped at 350,000 from your taxable income. In other words, your future self gets a bonus. Charity donations support real causes while lowering your tax bill. Just make sure the charity is registered as a public benefit organization. Medical aid credits. Being sick is expensive, but at least you can claw some of it back through medical tax credits. Home office deduction. Tricky, but if you work from home, you might qualify for deductions. Just don't claim your lounge couch as a boardroom table. SARS isn't that stupid. Here's the thing. This isn't just about saving a few rands. It's about fighting back. Every rand you legally keep from SARS is R1 that doesn't get wasted on a failing SOE, an NHI pipe dream, or another useless cater deployment. And this is where Roodt's advice shines. He's not saying break the system, he's saying use the system better than the people who designed it. Because unlike the state, you actually care about your money. Picture this, you pay your taxes. Government takes that money, sends a delegation of 50 to a climate conference in Dubai, and then comes back asking you for more. That's like lending your buddy petrol money only to see him driving your car to Durban with your wife in the passenger seat. At some point, you're gonna ask to take the keys back. Here's my take. I agree with Dawie Roodt. South Africans need to wake up. The government has proven again and again it cannot manage your money. So why keep feeding them? Legally minimize your tax, invest in yourself, your family, and your community. Because every rand you keep is a vote of no confidence in state corruption. If we want to build a freer, more prosperous South Africa, it starts with each of us saying enough. Not through anarchy, but through smart choices. Protect your wealth. Starve the beast. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to help me uncover the truth behind land grabs in South Africa, don't forget to head on over to the Back a Buddy campaign and donate to the production budget. If you want to, you can also donate via EFT. The EFT details are in the pinned comment and description, as well as the link to the Back a Buddy campaign, and you can find out more details on stolenground.co.za. You can comment below and let me know what you think about all this. Do you agree with Dawie? Do you not agree with Dawie? No matter which platform you're watching this on, please drop a like, a follow, or a subscribe. I've got more content coming your way, and with all that being said, thanks for watching. Your Newsflash is in.